In this lesson, we will discuss a roadmap for conducting legal advocacy. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, but ICNL and our partners have found that this roadmap can be effective. The roadmap begins with 1, coalition building, 2, strategy planning, and 3, mapping. Using this approach enables you to identify the avenues that will work best depending upon your context, networks, and goals. Coalition building brings together organizations to work on a shared goal. It maximizes impact by increasing the number of voices and experts that are prompting or promoting change. It also helps unify messages and enables resource sharing. Coalition building isn't always easy. It requires coordination and patience. But with a shared vision and an action plan, a group can achieve more than one person could alone. Strategy planning is fundamental to effective advocacy. In the lessons following this video, we will provide tips for how to develop an advocacy strategy. In general, we recommend undertaking strategy planning with your coalition and networks. This not only ensures that the strategy is created with a diverse set of views and skills, but will also help increase buy-in from coalition members. Finally, good strategy planning involves mapping exercises. First, we'll discuss subject matter mapping. Maybe you already know exactly what law or policy you want to address. Or maybe you have a larger policy goal like improve privacy rights online. You and your coalition will want to identify the specific laws and provisions of laws that are most problematic for digital rights. Then you'll want to outline your coalition's expertise and identify any knowledge gaps that will require further research. Finally, you want to identify the opportunities and challenges to achieving your goal. The second type of mapping to undertake is stakeholder mapping. Stakeholders are people, communities, and organizations that have an interest in the issue. You need to find out what their level of interest is in the topic. How much power and influence do they have to affect real meaningful change? And are their interests aligned with your interests? These two mapping exercises help you define the most appropriate tactics to achieve your advocacy goals. As you develop your strategy, you should consider a few things. Think about the complexity of the digital rights issue. Do the stakeholders you've identified need increased knowledge about the issue in order to take action? For issues like spyware, surveillance, and artificial intelligence, capacity building might be a key component of your advocacy plan. Also, think about how to engage at different levels of policymaking and norm setting to strengthen the overall environment for digital rights. Whether it's using the courts to uphold constitutional norms through strategic litigation, or submitting reports to the UN Human Rights Council through the Universal Periodic Review process. There are many avenues and institutions you can pursue simultaneously in order to achieve your goals. The last tip I'll share before moving on to the next lesson is to consider combining qualitative and quantitative research. Advocacy to prevent internet shutdowns, for example, should include numbers and statistics about outages to demonstrate the scale of the impact, but also including 1 or 2 stories about how the shutdown harmed an individual humanizes the problem in ways that resonate with your audience.